This is so cute.
It really is. So my kids at night, my son forces me to turn on the hallway light. It is a new thing for him. All of a sudden he wants a little light in his room. And so something like this is perfect because it gives a sort of a soft light, but it's really creative and playful and it gets their imagination going. So this is really, really fun. Now, all that you need is, the first and most important thing is gonna be your frame. I happen to get really lucky and see this at Goodwill for $20. And as you can see in there, do you see how it kind of has some depth? It's almost like a shadow box. The fact that once this piece goes in, it's going to lay on top and there's still space in there for all of our sort of plant life and our animals and all that stuff. So you want to make sure you get a frame that has that space. Next, you're going to want to go and get all of these. This was actually from Petco and is the aquarium stuff. It's all the things that come.
What a great idea.
So I took them all off. They all came on rocks because normally they would need to be weighed down. I just pulled all the rocks off and used hot glue. So these are the different things that you're going to need. And then lastly, the original way this idea came to me was thinking of the little foam toys that the kids play with in the bath and stuff. And I thought, oh, we could use them as shapes and make like little sponges.
Yeah,
and then I realized, well, since this thing is 3D, we can actually
just
use these.
All right.
We don't need to make it flat. So we decided to make this a Dory aquarium, and I was lucky enough. I'm going to put the link of where these are, but all these little guys, these are foam animals for the bathtub too, but it has the little characters.
Oh my gosh, yes.
Right?
Oh,
so
how
it's really, really cute.
That's Nemo.
Yeah.
That's my 4-year-old niece. Anytime, Nemo.
Nemo, exactly.
Nemo.
And that's what's really fun is obviously this new movie is like taking over, and so it's incorporating that. So I got started on making this actual structure today, so let's take a look. This is just butcher paper. I just opened up some butcher paper, and I took the original backing that my artwork came with at Goodwill, and I just traced it out so I knew the size that I needed. Then you just obviously simply cut along the line so that you've got your exact size there. And next up, I used paint. Any blue paint is gonna work. The cheaper the better. You do not need anything fancy. You're gonna need quite a bit, so really don't get anything fancy at all. Doing those little lines, as you can see, creates little waves like that. So you're gonna wanna do those little lines. Next up, we used LED strip lights.
Which you can just buy at the hardware store, right?
Exactly. You can find them on Amazon, the hardware store, and we got the kind that has the sticky back. That way, now I could put them inside of my frame, and I didn't need to tape them up. It avoids an entire step. So I worked my way all the way around, and whenever you cut, you always want to cut on the copper connectors.
Okay.
That allows you to attach another piece if you ever wanted to, so always cut on the copper connector.
Amazing.
And then that's how this was built, and that's how we created this backing. Then I glued this backing onto the actual part that came with the frame, right? So this is all on here now.
Oh, yeah, I was wondering how it got to be so hard.
So this, by the way, have you seen these in stores? They can be like $750.
What are we talking about?
These things, the aquariums that are lit up.
Oh my
have
God.
you seen them
well,
before?
and they're beautiful, and they're cool, and they're focal point. They're really fun to play with. And actually, as I was doing this, I almost wish that I had gotten fish that look real, because I'm like, this looks kind of cool.
Yeah.
I almost didn't want it to be a kid's one, because
people have them in their living room for adults that look really,
right.
It's really
very
fun.
like art.
So I just want to show you how we put this on. First thing is, we got this again at Petco, and this is the little like rocks, like sort of crystally rock stuff that's in the aquarium section. And all I did was paint a heavy layer of Mod Podge in a little pattern and then sprinkle it on top just like you would glitter.
Right.
I obviously, did that not knowing you were going to be here. I thought Mark, and I thought I would make it all glitter.
All glitter for
And then I
Mark.
realized what a waste.
Yeah, don't waste that. Save it for next time. Right.
Yeah, exactly. So that's how you put those little rocks on. And then next up is all this stuff. And all that you have to do is put a little hot glue, careful with your fingers. This is a part, obviously, that you're going to want to do on your own. And what Dave Lowe actually suggested, which I thought was very cool, is if you put things down on bottom here and things on top, you start to create depth. So by doing something down on the bottom, it looks like it's forward, and by these being up higher, it looks like they're further back. Right. So you just kind of create your design of wildlife.
And you can even
plants.
put shells from the beach, like that you collect with your kids.
What a great idea.
Or like beach rocks. I have a whole bowl of beach rocks.
Yeah, so here, I'm going to put a little hot glue on the back of these guys, and you guys just help me decide where we want to put them. Obviously, let's put them facing that direction since we have it upside down right now. And just let these little guys hang out.
Crab needs to be on the ground because that's where crabs go.
Yeah,
down here.
We're going to pop them on, and then we're going to put this in and hang it up.
Nemo's going to be
can I have this one, the jellyfish?
Yes. Watch your finger.
You know what I love about this is that kids always want fish tanks.
Yeah.
I mean, how many kids?
But they don't
But
want
they
to
don't
do the
wanna
work.
clean
But
them.
they don't want to clean it, and so this kind of gives the illusion of a fish tank. I mean, if your kid's 4 or 5 years old, it's perfect for them.
Because they go
Exactly.
talk to your fish.
Well, and this is really fun because it has a lot of personality, and there's a lot of areas that the little kids can get involved and help with. Obviously, hot glue you're going to want to do yourself.
Sure.
But letting them pick where it goes, you can let them do design. We made this. This has plexiglass in it, so that again, it's safe for a kid's room.
It's
Eisman,
amazing.
will
We
you
just
help
placed
me
all this
lift
stuff
up?
in about a minute.
Yeah, all that stuff is really easy to go on, and you can see how it really is going to hold.
Oh my
Lay it
gosh.
down.
So Orly, like I said,
Right
ones
into
like
this
these.
groove up here. So see, it needs to go so that it
Oh, yeah.
stays high.
You know, I said
Exactly.
if you buy these made at a store, they could be up like
There you go.
$750. How much would this cost to make?
This is about 50. It was about $50, about $50, yeah, and that's really it. And the last part here is, this thing fits in here really well, but just to be safe, we want to add a little bit more tape because we've got a little weight on there.
Right.
So just add some good strong tape. Oh, do we do? Oh no, I thought I did it upside down. Okay, and now we're gonna hang it on the
I
wall
might
like
have.
this.
I'm still on a crab cake high.
Oh boy, let's see.
Here,
did?
let's actually switch.
Is it right side up?
You go this way. And now,
I
we put
love
these
it.
little wall.
that.
Let's see where
That
we're
is
going.
so amazing.
We're
I love
exactly
that.
right. Are we exactly right?
I didn't look.
This is awesome because kids sometimes have those little night lights. This is like a full wall.
There we go. I don't know if I'm fully in, so we're just gonna hold
Right.
it.
Well,
But basically, you put obviously the same way you would hang a picture frame. You hang it in that way. The lights go on. You can actually change all of these to different colors. It could be pink. It could be
Oh, look at it
blue,
at
green.
night.
Oh my
Yeah,
gosh.
that's
How
with the green
cool
light
is
at
that?
night, and it's a little battery pack and a switch, so you could turn it off in the day, turn it on at night.
I love too how the outlines of the characters, they're 3D. They make them look like they're
Exactly.
lit.
They glow. Yeah, and the
You
way
know
the
what?
light shines up, it sort of glows really
You
well.
said $50, but to me and to your kids, this is priceless.
It